Hello everyone. So we're coming to you from the garage again, and what we're going to do is review the Viking Cycle Textile riding jacket. But first I'd like to show you why I've been coming to you from the garage for these last few weeks. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. So as you can see, there's still quite a bit of snow out here. We do have the sun shining today. You could actually see the black of the road for once in the last few weeks. So things are looking up on the surface, but when it really comes down to it, it's supposed to snow 5 out of the next 7 days. So I'm not real sure when we'll be able to ride again, but spring will be coming one of these days, and we'll get to enjoy our bikes again. Well, let's get back to checking out this jacket. So let's get into the review of this jacket. So I've had this jacket 3 years now, and been riding it or using it on the Springfield for the last year, and a couple years before that I was using it on the KLR, riding back and forth to work every day during the summer. So you know, it does have some use on it, and I'll be pointing out what I liked and what I didn't like about this jacket. It is a little hot in the summertime, so I'd more or less call it a two-season jacket, like a spring and a fall jacket. And we'll get into more on that here in a little bit. But there are a few things that you know, I've had to modify on this jacket. If you can see right here, I've had to cut the little flap off that would go across your neck and down here a little bit, because it was just so small, even when I wasn't wearing a coat underneath like I am right now, that there is just absolutely no way you could button that or snap that, and it'd just choke you out if you tried to. At least on me. I'm 5'11", 215 pounds, so you know, just give you an idea how big I am. The jacket's an extra large. I usually wear a 2XL t-shirt. So I did have to cut that off, you know, comfort-wise. But the rest of the jacket, you can see here, it's got adjustable things on the arms. Everything's as big as I can make it right now. But it is a comfortable jacket to wear around as far as that goes. So anyway, we'll get into more of what this jacket offers. So I put the jacket up here on the bench so you could get a better look at it. You can see right here where I had to cut the flap off that would seal the neck up, and you can tell right there by, you know, closing that up like that, that's not a very big opening for your neck. So that definitely was an oversight on their part on making the neck so small on that. It does come with armor in the elbows and in the shoulders. It does have a back pad in it, which I've taken out as of now. It wasn't very comfortable, and plus riding two up, it definitely wasn't comfortable then when you had somebody pushing on it the whole time. It does have pockets here on the front. They're really big pockets. You can put a lot of stuff in there. Adjustable straps here on the waist to tighten it up. Big pockets down here on the bottom. On the left side sleeve, it has a little tiny pocket. That's always good for when you know you're going to go get gas or something. Put $5-10 in there, whatever you think you're going to take to fill your bike up. That's a handy pocket there. Inside, you have the zipper pockets on the inside here. Has these pin holders, I guess they are, on both sides. Has these little clips to run your wiring through if you were going to plug your phone in with headphones or whatever. And then it also has a zip out liner, which is good in the wintertime. I'll use this jacket in the spring and in the fall with the liner in, and I usually wear a fleece jacket underneath it. And you know, it's a good down to temperatures in the low 30s. It keeps me warm there, blocks a lot of wind. It's really good for that. And I'll leave the liner in up until it gets into the 60s. And then I'll usually take it out and just wear fleece underneath. And that way, when it warms up later in the day, I can, you know, shed layers or whatever to stay cool. One thing I will say, in the summertime, when it gets into the 80s and 90s, this thing's just like wearing a plastic bag. So if you live in the warmer climates, I would kind of stray away from this unless you just wanted a cool weather jacket, because it doesn't do very well once the temperatures warm up. The price of this jacket was $79. So, you know, really when you look at the cost of jackets on the market, you know, that's pretty cheap. So, you know, you could live with a few things that aren't quite right with it, I feel, for that price. I am probably going to upgrade to a better jacket here in the next few months, but you know, for the money and for what I've used it for, and the and you know, the wear and everything, for 3 years worth of riding, probably, if I were to guess, probably 150, 170 days a year in it. It's really held up really well. I have been stuck in the rain in it a few times, and it was waterproof. I didn't get wet at all in my jacket area, you know. My pants were soaked and things like that, and had water running through the vents of my helmet. But as far as the jacket, it did really well. One other thing I wanted to show you is it does have these little shoulder vents on it here. And on the back, it has a big vent here in the back, exhaust vent there, and it also has a very large pocket here in the back, and for storing bigger items. You know, you could probably, I don't know, store your lunch in there. In fact, I know I have stored my lunch in there on some of our dual sport rides. So anyway, that's just a good overview of the jacket. You know, for the money, it's not a bad jacket. So anyway, I think for $79, this is worth the money. Sometimes it's a little tough to throw down $500 or $600 for a jacket. So, you know, this is a good alternative if, you know, you want a little bit of safety, a lot of wind protection, and some rain protection. This jacket will do the trick for you. I am going to get a vented jacket for the summer rides, just to make it a little more comfortable. So please kind of stay tuned for that. We'll have a review on that when things warm up and I'm able to go out and test it really well. If you would, go ahead and check out some of my other reviews that I have, and some of my ride videos, so you can see what kind of beautiful country I get to ride in up here. If you would, hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom corner, and that bell notification, and that way you'll see when I get to upload some more videos. I do thank you for tuning in today and checking out the review of the jacket here. And just ask for you guys to ride safe and take care, and enjoy those motorcycles. We'll talk to you later on. Thanks.